everybody, I am Aliera of Wayrest. That's right, I'm in the game. This is Daggerfall by Bethesda Softworks way back in the day. My dad, Akatosh, was one of their beta testers, so I beta tested underneath him. Just feedback on design, stuff like that, and they paid us off in t-shirts, mouse pad, street cred, so it was pretty cool, you know. Video games, PC gaming especially, was just coming out, so it was something that my whole family was into, and it was an exciting opportunity to be involved with, you know, a company that we really thought was innovative. So they certainly did wind up succeeding. Climbing mode. So I think I can WASD this. Okay, I can. Yeah, they did change that over. This is the part where I shoot you. Bro, I should be owning you. Why am I not owning you? Yes, attack the giant bat. I hate it when I'm learning a new interface. Last time it was swing. Maybe I'm too close. Maybe I actually am attacking and I just don't know it. Maybe I'm an archer and I'm bad with a bow somehow. All these things and more. Switch to your fists. Where's my... Here we go. Inventory. Get rid of that. There we go. Something I'm used to. Might as well. Did I just... Oh my god, I got bee-slapped by this bugger. This is an invincible bat. Like, do you see this thing? It's like maybe the size of my shoulders. If I had a baldric, it would be about that big. And it is kicking my butt. Granted, I have like a leather jerkin and not much else. This is the typical dungeon startup. They like to drop you half naked into... Totally unprepared. Like, I was actually prepped for this mission. Like, I was given a mission briefing. Did they give me clothing? No. I mean, they gave me clothes, but... Giant bat just died. That's because I killed it. I was their friend. Thank you, though, for the narration. In case I somehow managed to miss that. Interface is always interesting in the older open world games. They're really trying to get a hang on things like, of things like perspective and how that was going to work for the player. FPS, I feel like, really developed that because holy Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Neat. Am I going to become a lich? Can I become a lich? I'm excited. No. It's the end of my story. It makes me sad. Wow. You die a lot, most of these. Like, it's kind of a running joke. It's actually still a running joke. They still use it, so... It's kind of whatever. Ooh, I can fight two-handed. I'm so going for that. So... Let's see, we got a dead rat. Can I just escape this save, right? We'll just save right over that. It works for me. Hooked on phonics. Let's rock and roll. We got 2 weapons now. Hopefully we can dual wield. I am getting owned by things like bats. How embarrassing. When you don't have proper armor, it does happen to you a lot. So like I said, the trope of dropping you like kind of naked as the day you were born because you might be able to fight off monsters in a breech clout and a pair of trousers is kind of, thankfully it wore out. You still run into it, but it's very specific to a genre called dungeon crawling. So unless you are going to dungeon crawl, you don't have to deal with that. Do not open the door. Do not open the door. Do not open. Don't even look at the door. Just keep going. Just keep going. That seems like a fire hazard to me. Nope. No door. There is a magic wielding imp in there. I am not dealing with it. Ooh, what does this do? Yeah, like I said, they did a lot to develop perspective. They really just didn't have that off the drop. Ooh, that's gory. Oh, hello, friend. Can I have your clothes? That's a hot hoodie. Or I could die. I could do that. We'll go through one more time. And then I'll see if I can loot the heck off of something off screen. I was promised to do that next time you tune in. I'll still be ready to loot. I'm the world's worst human being on follow-up. When I bring stuff to you, I bring it to you real. The struggle is real, friend. Alright. Road game. How many times must I kill you, bat? So, but like I said, FPS was really developing that interface by allowing you to move your camera separate from your feet, basically. And that was awesome, except they kind of peaked out in that they wound up with a stationary, I think Quake was the one that kind of really was at the forefront, at least popularity-wise, while they were developing this. So they wound up with a stationary firing mode, which makes sense if you're in an assault mode, because you hold your gun braced in order to aim, and then, but when you're crouching down, you brace against whatever it is that you're crouching down near. So that is not the case. We'll keep going. I'm like avoiding everything. I got teased about this by my friends who got into, you know, video games and whatnot later, and I was like, no, when you start out, if you are doing the Naked as the Day I Was Born one, then you like dungeon run. You like run past enemies and whatnot. Because what you're trying to do is get out of the dungeon. If you want to go back and, you know, exact your vengeance later, like, go for it. But, there's a lot of, like, trucking it past monsters and whatnot, so. I mean, I might just take the hit in the back there. Just take it! Take the hit! Oh, no. What do we have here? Are these cells? Is it a way out? It's a cell. Okay. This is not good. I can take a rat, though. Like, I feel good about this. But yeah, so, unfortunately, when you are in a combat position where you are crouching or a hold point, your camera should actually move, like, take over the scope and move to aim, and instead of the strafe function, which is your feet moving left and right and whatnot. And that doesn't happen. That hasn't really happened yet. So I'm kind of waiting for them to get down with that. And like, okay, you're a rat and you're starting to insult me as like, as a pro here. Pro level. Pro skills. Insulting my pro skills. What is this? Can I shoot you? Potion of stamina. I don't think I need that. No. Okay. How do I unpause? Options. Give me options. What's this? Do I have any combat magic? Is really what I'm getting at here, because my sword is not doing it. How do you miss a rat? Just stab the bloody rat. Kill the rat. Rat just died. Die. State. You're not. It doesn't look dead to me. Does that look like a dead rat to you? He had a friend. This makes so much more sense. I was landing blows. They were twins. They decided to stand right in front of each other, which is handy when it's an FPS. Not so much when you can't even see. What did I just do? Did I find a secret passageway with my butt? I opened something with my ass. I mean, I've been told that I have a magical ass. It wouldn't be the first time. I'm a quarter Canadian, and there are certain genetics that definitely came through, so. Oh, I don't want to fight a lion. I don't want to do it. Oh, you're gonna kill me. It's gonna happen. A bear. Hi, friend. Let's not fight. Let's be friends. Oh, you're cute. Are you sure you don't want to be my spirit animal? He's sure. Okay. Let us pray. Alright, so we are basically going to do a whole lot of what might look like amateur action, but this is just how I roll. Like, this is how I learned to play. You boss it past all of the creatures that you are not leveled up to play. There's a lot of memes on the internet. I thought it would be wise to mess with this, and then they would fill in the blank. And that's really how I feel about it. So I am Aliera of Wayrest. You might also know me as Jindra. They're both just screen names. Ladies, protect yourselves. Drop us a like and subscribe. It's TES's 25th anniversary. For us, it's the 26th because we got to see Arena a year before it came out, and they took off like mad. We were so happy to be a part of that. Originally, they thought Arena would not, the first game, would not take off. They only sold something like 3,000 copies. And like, we really just, you know, we did our part to pitch in, and I don't even know that they know that, but, you know, and just got out there and really just pulled for the game. So, hopefully, you know, we were part of that success, and, you know, we helped bring you what there is today. We love, you know, launches and that sort of thing in PR, and So, very excited to have been a part of that. Love to be celebrating the anniversary. Drop us a like and subscribe. Follow the celebration. Thank you for watching as always. Much love.